For a long time now, ENERCALC SEL has had the ability to link or embed external files into a project file. And when we say external files, we're referring to things that have an extension other than EC6. So, for example, for a project, I may have a list of things like a spreadsheet, maybe a photo, maybe a MathCAD sheet. So let's take a look at an example of how we would integrate those files into this project called My Latest Project. So external files can be placed in any division. I'm going to start with this empty photos division right now, and then I'm going to use the add button. And we'll focus down here on these two options, link and embed. If we link an external item, what we're doing is creating a link to the location where the file exists. It'll keep the ENERCALC file size a little bit smaller, and it requires us to move the external file with the ENERCALC file if we want to send the ENERCALC information to someone else. On the other hand, there's the embed option, which takes the external item and pushes it into the ENERCALC file, makes the ENERCALC file a little bit larger, but it's a little bit more portable. So let's start with the embed option. What I need to do now is navigate to that folder that I have stored on my desktop, and I'm going to choose the photo called Framing, and then click Open. Now what we see is confirmation of the embed storage method. We could toggle it at this point if we want to. We have the ability to provide a description, so I might say that this is girder 1. And then I have a button that allows me to open the external item, and notice that it recognizes the file extension and it relates it to an application by way of the associations in my windows, and it knows that I have JPEGs associated with photos. So if I want to open that external item, I'll drag that over onto the visible screen, and there we have a look at the photo that I just embedded. Okay, so I just closed that, and now all we have to do is say save and close, and we'll see that we have one external item listed as an embedded JPEG file. I called it girder 1, and it's in the photos folder or division. Now I have a couple other items here. Let's just say that we want to put this spreadsheet somewhere, and let's say that it's related to beams. So I could come up to beams and click wherever I want it to be inserted, and then I can say add. Let's just say that in this case I don't want to embed it, but instead I want to link it. Then I can choose that spreadsheet and say open. In the description I can say skyhook design, and notice that it gives us the full path to the actual XLS file that we're linking to. Again, if we want, we can click the Open in External Application button. It knows that it's related to Excel, and there's the spreadsheet named Design of Standard Skyhooks. It's live. I can change things, edit, save, and so on. And when I'm done, it's still linked to this project file. And then if I save and close, we get a message that tells us as a reminder that we've chosen the external or the linked option here. And so we need to make sure that if we send someone this EC6 file, we also package up this Excel file so that they'll be able to view it. So I'll acknowledge that. And now here within the beams folder, I can see that I have the external item that we just linked. It's indicated as being linked, identified as being a Microsoft Excel worksheet, and it's available for us to pop back open and review just like any other calc in the list. So hopefully that enhancement makes it possible now to attach many different types of files and not just be confined to PDFs and Excels and MS Word files.